Hey, it's Doug from the Rise Above Gym channel, and I want to help you relieve your tight upper back and fix your posture using a stability ball. Let's check it out. In this video, I'm going to go over some of my favorite exercises to help open up your upper back and fix your rounded posture. I'm also going to talk about whether you should use a stability ball while you're working at home. A lot of people use this as a seat to help their posture, and I'm going to kind of explain why that may or may not be a good idea. The first exercise we're going to do is just some thoracic or upper back extension. So I'm going to take a ball, and I'm basically going to take the shape of the ball. If you watch my video on foam rolling to fix your posture, which I'll link up there, you can see the same thing with the ball. The ball's curved a little more, be a little more supported, and we can get a little bit longer region of the spine. So I'm going to be down here, and I'm going to start kind of in the middle of my back, and I'm just going to gently let my hips drop, and then I'm going to gently let my upper back go back as well. So I'm thinking about stretching this. I don't want to lift. I want to get long in my hips, long in my upper back. And I just want to breathe and then try to make space or extend that length if I can. So I'll breathe and just take the shape of the ball. You can also add that snow angel component, which we did on the foam rolling series as well. I'll just have my arms up. I'll breathe in and relax. I can bring my arms up a little bit more, breathe in, and just try to further take the shape of the ball. One more time, I'll breathe in. Snow angel and extend. Might get a nice free chiropractic adjustment along with it. The second one we're going to do is a little bit of shoulder abduction. Abduction just means to bring something away from the center line of the body. Now this isn't necessarily an upper back exercise, but if we open up the shoulders, which could be rounded, that will help our posture and help our upper back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my arm about 90 degrees, have the ball off to the side, and I'm just going to extend out and back in, extend out and back in. I'm not shifting my whole body. I'm trying to essentially make space right here and get long. So I'm making some space and coming back, opening up. I'm thinking about opening up my chest or retracting my shoulder blades while I do this. Back. Then you can also start making circles. So I'll make like this half circle, open up. When I feel a little stretch, I kind of hold, come back, change the angles a little bit, and just try to open everything up that way. The next one we're going to do is one of my favorites, scapular retractions. I'm going to lie on the ball right around my belt line. I'm going to widen my feet a little bit, and I'm going to bring my arms straight out with my thumbs up. Now, it might be a little bit easier to have your arms here if you cannot get that retraction. What we're looking for, if my shoulder blades is here, is to pull the shoulder blades together. So I'm not lifting my chest, I'm squeezing constantly my shoulder blades and see if they'll retract to therefore raise my arms up. So again, I'm not lifting, I'm squeezing my shoulder blades and then relaxing, squeezing, relaxing. I can change angles. I can turn my thumbs down and try it. And I'm also noticing maybe my left is moving a little more than my right, so I'll focus on my right a little bit more and see if I can get them to be a little bit more equal. So throw that in your workout. It's a great one to do in between sets or also before you do your main exercises, just to get those shoulder blades working and firing again. The next one requires a little bit of coordination and balance, so we're going to go slow when we do this one. It's going to be an upper back or thoracic rotation. I'm going to sit on the ball and then just roll out until my upper back is in full contact with the ball. I'm going to bridge my hips up for support. I'm going to have my arms straight up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate just my upper back. My hips will rotate slightly, but I don't want to initiate the movement from the hips. I'm keeping my hips stable and rolling towards that shoulder and then coming back. And I do the other side as well, but I'm rotating as much as I can to work the ribs and the serratus muscles to help open everything up, so that'll essentially fix my posture as well. Much like the scapular retractions we did earlier, we're going to do serratus activation. So serratus is just a chest muscle that connects to the ribs. It does help do chest-like movements, but it also adds a little rotation, breathing help, and we're going to try to activate those by being in a push-up position and retracting our shoulder blades. The ball offers a little bit of a challenge, but if you can do this eventually on the ball, you can activate your serratus really well, and that will help your breathing and help your posture. So I'm going to be in a push-up position. I'll have my hands on the side of the ball. I'm going to be up over the ball. You can be further back to make it a little bit harder, but what I'm going to do is try to squeeze my shoulder blades together and then bring them, widen them. What I'm not doing is bending my elbows into a push-up. I'm squeezing my shoulder blades, widen them out. This is a little advanced. I would recommend someone starting on a floor, even a wall if they can't activate their scapular and serratus. But again, this is more advanced and I want to show you because it is a stability ball video. Let's talk about using the ball during work at home for posture improvement. The old theory was that using a ball activated your core more, which caused you to be more upright, which caused your posture to be better and strengthen your low back. Yes, this may help out, but also there's been a recent study that showed some negative effects. So some of the negative effects were more spinal rotation, especially in the lumbar. The lumbar is your low back or low spinal segments. If you're sitting down a lot and moving around, your low back is going to start doing this a little bit more. Maybe not this dramatic, but these little small micro movements may not be the best for someone that has low back or weak, core. Also, they found that spinal shrinkage or the disc compression was a little bit more in people that use these balls frequently for doing work at home or sitting on for long periods of time. Now, is this a bad thing? If you get to that case, yes. So just like anything in life, I think too much of a good thing is a bad thing. So we want to use these things sparingly. So what I would probably do is, use this for a little bit, use a stiff chair as well, get up, move around, stand at a desk. So if you find yourself sitting long periods of time on something like this or even a stiff chair, you're probably going to have some issues with your posture and probably your low back. So again, just keep this in mind that this isn't a magic pill that if I automatically am doing work on it all the time, I'm going to feel better and it's going to help my posture. It's probably going to be detrimental if you do it too much. I want to thank you for watching this video. Hopefully these exercises helped you out and helped your posture out. If you like the video, please like it down below. Also, consider subscribing as we put a new video out every week. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.